Dun, 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 dun. I ain't even editing this bitch.
We did a sound check and didn't even check if the sound was good. Fuck it!
Oh, we didn't, did we?
I forgot. Dude, yeah.
Fuck it, bro. We live life one microphone at a time. I got a haircut. I'm trimmed up, dude. I went down to Sports Clips today because it's where I like to get my hair cut, you know. I'm not in a talk. We're going to go there. We're already starting off rough. But I'm not in a relationship with a hair cutter anymore, so I get to go back to my regular barber shop, Sports Clips, the Hooters of hair cutting.
Oh, yeah.
You ever heard that?
Never have.
I went in there. I had a man cut my hair today.
Yeah.
And he was gentle. And it was great. It was a good haircut. It did a good job. It's nice to have.
You feel some type of way?
You know, yeah. And he's not the first guy. Mm-hmm. You know, you ever watch a Theo Vaughn podcast where he's solo?
Yeah.
And just wonder to yourself.
Yeah, and he just
maybe I am that way. You know, I could wash this man's hair. You know.
Yeah.
If Theo come to me and he said, "Wash my hair in a bath," I'd wash it.
Oh yeah.
But
run your fingers through it.
Oh yeah, dude, caress that fucking mullet. I'd do it. I'm just saying. Weird start, but
yeah, it was kind of out there.
I went and got my hair cut, and it was a good day. It was on the phone all day. Booked some big shows, some good shows, some shows that I'm looking forward to. We can't announce them yet because, of course, the venue has to do it first. But we're coming to some big places and some big venues and doing some big rooms. And I'm excited, man. It's been good. Did a video at Aunt Pam's, watched the Super Bowl, and cooked meat for the family. I really didn't even watch it. I just kind of chilled and cooked meat and did my own thing. But
yeah, same thing. Me and Dad, we went to the lodge and had some beers, and then I met up at his place first, and then we had some beers at the lodge, went over there, and then went home. And I mean, the game was on in the background, but
yeah,
we just mainly were talking, just chilling, having a good time, and ate some delicious food. And yeah, it was a good time, man. It was fun.
And I'm not going to say a whole lot about the Super Bowl because I'm not going to get down a rabbit hole, but I will say this. If I was to write a script about anything, if I was to write a script or write something like that, that's what I would have wrote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got Taylor Swift up there watching her man. And did you notice Ice Spice was there?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know she had an upside-down cross and everybody's saying she's the Antichrist and all this other weird shit?
Oh, yeah. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
You know, is what it is. Yeah, it's the NFL. I think I'm going to start watching rugby. Rugby seems like a fun sport I may get into. Baseball, always been a baseball fan. I may get into that. I may dabble. Hockey, of course. We watch hockey a lot. The NFL is just becoming this thing that I don't know if it is what it was when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but when I was a kid, people would get pounded. Quarterbacks would get pounded. Hell, you can't touch them now, you know.
Yeah, no,
but
you can't.
I'm not going to get deep into it. Brandon, why don't you get that Pink Whitney, bud? Pour us a shot into the old Hitler glasses here. Yeah, you want one?
Yep.
Do you?
I had to stretch for it.
You going to do one with me?
Yeah, I should.
We DoorDashed Pink Whitney, by the way.
I really should.
If we're not a couple of college kids here. And this is better than, I don't know what that shit was last week that you presented us.
That I still have.
Yeah, which was fucking awful. That blue shit, that Smirnoff blue raspberry, fucked my whole world up, Brandon.
Yeah, me too. It was rough. No, we had a rough couple days.
It was one of those I'm never going to drink again type drinks.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know what happened last week on the podcast, last week's episode, but once the episode was over, I clicked stop, and I fucking put my shit in my backpack, and I said, Brandon, I got to go to the house.
Yeah, yep.
And you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, you were kind of shocked I wasn't hanging out for a minute.
Yeah.
I had to go.
Yeah.
I live 100 yards from you. That's a football field.
Yes, it is.
And I'm fucking lucky I made it, bud.
Longest walk of your life.
It was fucking, I was holding onto my backpack, bud, stumbling. I said, oh, God. I got home.
My goal,
stripped down, naked, just laid in bed, naked, just with the room spinning.
That's where I'm trying to get, and I want to get to the point. My goal is to get hammered enough one of these nights from having a good old time, and I'm gonna use that fucking fence as a crutch
Well,
to get me home.
we've been doing beer tastings for 3 years, and I've
Mhm.
never gotten to that point. But that blue shit over there, go ahead, show them. I don't even want to fucking look at it. That blue shit right there fucked my whole life up. I laid in bed just holding on to fucking gravity. Room was spinning, and I was like, I'm not drinking anymore. Like, I'm done.
We're not sponsored.
I didn't drink.
Yeah. We're not sponsored, but if you want to. I love it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, you got to watch that vodka stuff. Next thing you know, you'll fucking forget your name and shit. Ooh.
But I didn't drink for about 4 days or 3 days until we did the beer tasting.
Yeah, you gotta like slowly ease yourself back into it. You have a sip of a beer.
Yeah.
Then it takes you about an hour and a half to finish a beer versus when it takes you fucking 15 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
The next day I just sat there.
You gotta walk yourself back into it. I did that with my dad one time. We ended up at several places. I vomited on my.
Was that when the black floor. Vomit was on your carpet?
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know what that was. And then I woke up still hammered and drove 20 minutes to Ozark and ate fucking breakfast at Billy Gale's and drove back home.
It's not a crime if it's already happened. So we can talk about that. So you drove and ate breakfast and then went back home?
Yeah, I drove and ate breakfast.
Because I know that after that happened, you come over to a Super Bowl party, and this was like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, and I just sat
and you
there.
Didn't
I was
drink,
miserable.
You were just drinking water?
I was miserable, dude. I probably about how you felt.
Well, that's how it was.
That's about how
after
it was.
The blue shit.
Yeah.
The blue shit just the blue shit fucked 3 days of my life up. I just sat there the next day and just played GTA for fucking 5 hours and did nothing.
God, that is close down.
It was way too much. So there's not going to be any of that shit on this episode, just so you guys know. We got a little Pink Whitney, and she usually treats me right. We just had a few shots.
Me too. Yeah.
We went TikTok live earlier, but there wasn't too many people in there. I think we're shadow banning again, which it comes off and on. They don't like to pay the money that they're supposed to pay. There's some days I look at social media and I'm like, I kind of wish I didn't get paid because then they would just leave my shit alone. But usually when you get paid on a social media app, it's on the 15th. So you get to about the 12th or 13th and they don't want to pay anymore. They'll just shut it the fuck down, which
of course
is unfortunate, but it was an okay live. It was pretty good. My last video, I think I posted, what is this? 526.5. So this is 500,000 followers. My last video is
526,000.5.
The last video is at 33,000 views.
It was a great video too.
It was fun. I had a blast. It was a good time. Oh, is this a schedule?
It is a schedule. Is this
where we're coming?
That is where we're coming.
This schedule is going to be updated soon. We just added a whole bunch of new shit.
So if you don't mind, Banner, I'm going to go ahead and ramble it up.
Yeah, let them know. We're coming. We're
this weekend.
Coming.
This weekend, the week of this podcast will be February 17th. We'll be in Salina, Kansas. We sold out the first show already. The second show has over 50.
I think it's at 70 right now.
Holy shit! Well,
the second show's at 70.
I was updated at 50. We're at 70 tickets out of
250.
250. So the first one sold out, or the second one's selling pretty fast. So if you guys do want to, if you're around the area and it's going fast, it is going quick. So get your tickets to Salina, Kansas. March 2nd will be in Newton, Illinois. Excited for that one. March 9th, we will be in Fort Scott, Kansas. I'm actually really pumped for that one too. We haven't touched Kansas too much, so we'll be hitting that a couple times this year already. March 23rd, St. Joe, Missouri. We've been there before. It's the same venue. It was a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to be back there as well. April 13th, I've never been to Nebraska. This will be a first time. We'll be in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, up there where Larry the Cable Guy's from. And it's it gets different. They're a different breed, but it's fun. It's a good time.
April 27th, we'll be in Riverton, Illinois. We've been there a few times already. Great time, great people. Always love going back there. May 11th, Rushville, Illinois. We've been there one time. Is this the Lipstick Pig?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes, great venue. Great venue. The owner's a wonderful woman. Great time. So we're definitely going to be back, and we're coming back. May 11th. May 17th will be in Pierce City, Missouri. I've never heard of this place before.
Hey, listen, they told us we couldn't do it. And you know me and my comedy career, I love a fucking good challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So Pierce City is between Springfield and Joplin. It's a tiny town. I mean, no, there's nothing there. But there was a wedding venue that got with us, and they were like, hey, we want to do comedy. And I was like, okay, we'll come do a show. I think we've already sold 30 tickets to Pierce City. So
Awesome. Yeah, so that's we're in February, March, April. That's still 3 months out.
yep, we still got
That's
time.
good. Yeah, that's got time. So if you guys are in the area, come out. And then after that, we have a place that I actually very much enjoy, and I'm glad that we're going back. We're doing a 2-day show there. So July 7th and 8th will be at Tulsa Comedy Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Love this place. What's his Coach?
Coach is
Coach
the
is
owner.
a great guy. Love him. Love working with him. So we're glad to be back there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We love Oklahoma. We love Tulsa. It's always a blast. Never a dull moment in that town. July 13th will be in Pana, Illinois. Good old Pana. We've been there once, twice.
Once.
Once.
Well, it's a Moose Lodge.
The Moose Lodge.
And there's
yes.
nothing in town but a McDonald's and the Moose Lodge.
Yes.
So, but it sells out every time we come, and I think they've already sold almost 40 tickets to that
and
as well.
Dirty Super 8.
Yeah, dude, that was the bad hotel.
Yeah, it was.
With the dried up blood on the bed or semen or whatever it was.
It was definitely suspicious, whatever it was. But the one that I'm most excited for so far this year, it's the week before my birthday weekend, will be August 3rd. We'll be at Route 60 or however you say it, Route 66 Speedway in Amarillo, Texas. They have the ASCS Sprint Car Race 410s wingless.
1 second, Brandon. I'll be right back.
Oh God.
I just got to pee.
You just got to pee? All right. Well, I'll keep rambling until you go, till you get done with that. So, Amarillo, Texas will be at Route 66 Speedway for the ASCS deal. All kinds of racing. So he's doing a show at the track. So if you guys are in the Texas area, we don't get to Texas much. So this is a big opportunity. We're very blessed to be out there and experience what the racing is like down south. So without further ado, the last show that we have so far on the schedule, we do still have to update it. There's a couple shows that we haven't added to the schedule yet. And there's also a couple that we're not able to announce yet because they're bigger shows. But one of them is a bigger state. A lot of people have requested for the Bandit to come to. So we're very excited, but we just have to wait. We can't announce it yet, unfortunately. So we'll get you guys updated, and we'll get those shows announced as soon as we can. But without further ado, the last show that we have so far is November 9th in Independence, Kansas. Again, we're running out the air. So far we'll be in Kansas 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times this year so far. So we're definitely dipping into Kansas, and we're trying to get out further west and east and wherever we can go. So,
I'm excited. You know what else is in Kansas, Brandon?
What's that?
Sensations.
Oh.
You remember the strip club?
Yeah.
Sensations?
I do.
Hang on, I'm working on a sneeze here.
God! Bless you.
Oh!
Again.
Oh, that one hurt my back.
Did it? Did you pop something? Blow something out of line? Is that old age hitting you?
It is, bro. I thought about taking a nap today.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
are we that far?
Well, yeah, because I...
Dirty 30 hitting you, said I'm done.
It
You
is.
wrapping it up?
I think it's over. Yeah. Because here's the thing.
That doesn't fuck,
30,
dude.
bro? I've been drinking for 15
I'm not
years.
far from that.
Yeah. Wait, dude, everybody said wait till you turn 30. I thought about maybe buying dick pills.
Dude, my dad's got the plug on that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I ain't got a problem, but I mean, it could be harder.
He's got
you know what I'm saying?
got cock pills to cock wipes.
He's got a whole drawer.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking pulls them out, shit in a bag, just a Ziploc bag.
He's got wipes you can smear on the top of your wiener so it numbs it. So you won't blow as fast.
Well, yeah. See, that's a lot. But, I mean, I am a freak. I mean, if
you're into the ultimate pleasure experience and you're feeling a little frisky.
My thing is, it's just like, you get halfway through it, you go to rev one out, which we're getting fucking deep here.
Yeah.
But then you get halfway through and you're like, God, what am I doing? I could be reading a book.
Yeah, you're like, should I stop doing this? And then you keep going, and then it's like, then it happens, and then like that post-nut clarity hits, and you're just like, God, I'm just a piece of shit.
I'm out of breath. My legs are numb.
I'm trash. Like, what am I doing?
God, it's a lot.
Like, God, I just fucking hate myself.
It's and then I don't know if anybody out there, like as a male, has ever bought a male sex toy. That's even rougher. Yeah. Because after you do it, you're cleaning the sex toy in the sink.
And then you're scooping your goop.
Yeah, you got a toothbrush. Toothbrush is just designated to the Super Sucker 4000.
Oh, yeah.
You got to cleaning it out.
That's what I say, man. You got to scoop that goop.
What am I doing here?
Yeah. I've never had one, but I can only imagine it.
Yeah,
I almost thought about it. Should I buy one? Is it fun?
No, I would, dude. I mean, I got.
You got your own supply.
I got some shit in the closet. I mean, the thing is, do it. I mean, you don't want to be on your deathbed when you're 90 and be like, I never tried a fucking fake vagina.
Yeah.
Like,
how does silicone feel?
Good. Better than pussy. You know why?
Yeah, why?
Because it doesn't bitch when you're done. It doesn't talk.
That sounds like something my grandpa would have said.
And here we go. We told ourselves that we were going to be good this episode.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to beat last episode.
Yeah, listen.
I think we're okay. I think we're all right.
I'm not going to apologize to any establishments, but I do want to say that last episode we were a little indulged. We love telling jokes everywhere. We really do. So, back to strip clubs, because you said Kansas.
Yeah.
You know that I got a strip club problem. Kirk.
I had to pull you out of one.
No. Kirk pulled me out of one. You pulled me out of one. Because I said, Brandon, let's go to a strip club and hang out.
Yeah.
You took a fucking nap because I guess you got bored.
No, I had so many beers and I'm like, I couldn't find you, and I was vibing to the music, and the chairs are so comfortable, you just kind of get sucked in.
Fucking
down. And I'm like, God, I could sleep right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like nodding off. I nodded off for like 30 minutes.
And then you woke up and I was still gone.
And you were still gone. And then I started to freak out. So I went outside. I had a big ass wad of cash in my pocket. I didn't know where I was at. I was like, fuck, dude, what do I do?
We're in the middle of nowhere, Kansas, at one of my favorite strip clubs. And I vanished.
You did. I didn't know where you went. Noah didn't know where you went. So I'm like, dude, I don't know where he's at. Like, I hope he's good. And then like another 10 minutes later, we just sat down and like filled it out and like tried to figure out what we could do. And then all of a sudden you cut him out. You came out of a fucking broom closet.
Came out of a closet. Hey man, when you pay $400 and all the VIP rooms are full, the girls, they got to find somewhere to take you. The janitor was off duty, so we went in there with the mops. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, that's why I can't go to strip clubs. I met a girl named Kiwi.
Oh, it's a good fruit.
Yeah, and I spent 3 car payments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was, and I remember I come out and I said, Brandon, I said, I gotta get 400 more bucks.
I gotta hit the ATM.
I gotta hit the ATM. I gotta get it 400 more.
I said no.
You shut it down, which I'm glad you did. There's got to be that guy there at the strip club with me if I go. I got to have somebody there who shuts it the fuck down. Yeah. Which you did.
Yeah.
And you told her, you're like, we're going to the casino. And
oh boy, she didn't like that.
Yeah, what'd she say to you?
She was like, the casino? I said, yeah, the casino. Because we got a chance of getting our fucking money back.
Good times.
And we went there and lost more money.
We did go there, lose more money. That's not the first time I've done that. The problem is I don't know how many people listen to this podcast. I know we got a lot of truck drivers who listen, but if you come to Joplin, you've got Sensations, a strip club, and downstream the casino right next door to each other. And it's never been a good blend for me. But, Kevin Gates comes on, some girl shaking her ass. Kirk come in there one night and I was throwing fives, and he fucking drugged me out of there, and I thought they were ones. That was the problem, but
Oh yeah,
throwing fives.
God, you were feeling it that night.
I was. Any night I go to that, like I've been to other strip clubs, like in New Orleans and around the country. I've been to other places, but it's just something about sensations that just does it for me.
Yeah.
It's just something that just gets me fucking going. They have dollar dances, the lap dances, and then we got Noah one, and I've never seen a man. He looked like a zombie. That girl was grinding up on him. He said,
What do I do?
touch it, smack it, fiddle it around. I don't know, do something, but
yeah, man, whatever you want. Just don't get thrown out,
dude.
But
this week has been a long week. I quit smoking weed completely.
yeah, it's only Tuesday, and it feels like it's. Well, I don't know what. It's been long.
It's been a week.
It's been long.
I mean, since the last podcast has been a week.
Yeah.
Then I quit smoking marijuana, though, just completely, just done. And I love smoking, the devil's lettuce, but I can't. I've come to realize. Have you been to one of these dispensaries?
Yeah.
It's too much.
I've been to the one by our establishment.
Yeah,
we live at that I can't say. But.
It's just too much. Like I just want some weed like that I used to smoke when I was a kid with my cousins. Like we would just laugh and giggle and like have a good time. And I can't seem to go in
ditchweed.
Yeah, ditchweed.
I don't mind it.
Mexican brickweed.
I don't mind
pucks was what we used to call it. Just stuck together, just a good time weed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these people at these dispensaries are trying to they're trying to fuck you up.
Yeah, see, like I'm just trying to smoke and just like
relax. But you can't. Can you relax when you smoke this dispensary weed?
No.
Does it work for you? Because I can't. And every time I go to the dispensary, it gets progressively worse. Like I went in there and they was giving me some shit that was like 11% THC. And that shit, it seemed to work pretty good for me. I had a good time, got a little stoned off of it. But then I go in there and I told this girl, I was like, hey, I'm looking for something that's like 20% THC. And she starts laughing. She's like, what are you, a little bitch? I'm just,
wow.
Yeah, like she got upset about it, right?
Yeah.
But this new shit that I've been getting from this dispensary, bud, I got so fucked up the other night. I ordered a pizza on the app. And I was sitting there playing GTA.
You forgot you ordered it.
I forgot I ordered it.
Oh, no. I've done that. Shit.
This dude knocked on the door like he was the police, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking dominoes! And I'm fucking tripping out. I fucking smoked a bowl of this fucking dispensary lettuce.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking fucking SWAT teams here. I'm thinking they got the wrong house. I'm fucked up, right? So I answer it, and I swear this pizza guy, well, he wasn't even a guy, he was a little kid. I fucking opened the door. I said, I picked that at him.
I thought you were a fucking idiot. What is wrong with you? Hey, your pizza's here, dude? What he did?
I peeked out like he was fucking here to fucking... I don't know what it was, but he fucking gave me my pizza, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I forgot I ordered this pizza. And, weed doesn't need to be that strong.
No.
I got shit to do. I'm trying to relax. Like, if I order a pizza and I forget I ordered it, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah, you see, like, whenever I would go, I mean, I haven't been in the dispensary in a while. It's been several months. But I'd be like, what is the lowest you have? And, and they'll give me, like, the lowest that they got. And, I would take 1 or 2 hits. Excuse me. And I'd be like... but I'd be like, okay, I'd take 1 or 2 hits and, like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. That's all I need.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to sit here and toke on a whole blunt or a joint or whatever, I'm not trying to do all that because, like, once I start smoking too much, that, like, it's almost like staticky feeling. Yeah. The best way you can describe it. And, like, I don't like that feeling.
Yeah, just that.
I just like where like my muscles like just fucking
right.
I just calm down. I
What
just fucking because I'm always tense. I'm always fucking. It fucking sucks.
the thing about smoking weed is you get this like kind of out of reality experience, like we said, giggly and funny, but it's not giggly and funny anymore. That's
No.
that's not what it is. Like all these people who have anxiety and all these other issues, like I don't know how y'all are just smoking on a fucking vape pen.
Yeah, because
Like,
that would make me worse.
yeah,
I would be. It would make me 10 times because I get paranoid.
yeah. It like, have you met some of these? And it's probably not just women. I'm sure there's men out there who do it too. But do you know how many people I have met who just have these fucking weed vape pens and they're sucking on them like their fucking life depends on it? I'm like, how the fuck are you functioning? How are you? And they're like, it's just like they're just constantly sucking on it. And I'm like, oh my god. Like I never thought weed was a gateway drug, but I mean, at this point, what's next? You need some fucking heroin to go with that fucking vape pen or what? It's fucking crazy. Because I mean, everybody's met somebody like that who just sucks on weed constantly.
Oh yeah, like their life depends on it.
Yeah, and I used, and maybe it's just me. I think maybe it's just me getting older because I used to fucking eat 200 milligram edibles and fucking try to survive. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And I
yeah.
and I had fun doing that. And now I look back on it and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah.
Because I get these homemade cookies that this guy I knew, him and his wife would make them in their kitchen, homemade. And they didn't know how many milligrams they were. They just give you one and you just fucking got what you got. And I'd eat that whole fucking thing. And Aunt Pam would be like, don't eat that whole fucking thing. Don't eat it. Don't eat the whole thing. And I'd fucking lick my fingers. And I'd sit in there fucking staring at sheetrock, bud, all night. I'd get fucked up. I'd be in there fucking.
Oh, you get excited watching paint dry?
Oh, yeah, dude. I'd be feeling surfaces. I remember one time I got a hold of a Hot Wheel, and I just rubbed the tires, bro. I just filled them spin. I just sat there.
Are they rubber or plastic? Is this a good one or a cheap one?
I just sat there and watched them. And I would go through this. I'd watch Joe Rogan episodes and watch the sweat drip off his bald ass head, dude. I'd get deep. I'd get high. Dude. I fucking bit into a piece of pizza one time, leftover pizza. I was so high on edibles, I couldn't swallow it.
Oh, God,
I know I've told you that before, but I forgot how to swallow.
That's right.
And then it'd start wearing off about 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I'd go up to McDonald's, get me fucking 10 breakfast burritos.
Just pound them like it was no tomorrow.
And then sleep all day. And then wake up and write jokes.
Whenever I figured out weed, dude, and I thought weed was fun, I used to go up to a smaller town and smoke at a skate park all the time. And, that's whenever I started to figure it out.
The skate park.
Yeah, dude.
What are we going to find? Chlamydia or a pro skater?
I used to do BMX there at the skate park, but that's whenever I first experienced it. But whenever I started hanging out with a friend of mine, Waldo, you know him, you met him. So we'd have a blunt and we'd smoke it in his garage, and we took a couple tokes off it, and it was me and my buddy, another buddy, I won't mention his name, but we ended up getting so high that we tried to foot race with our pants down to our ankles. So we're running in our our underwear.
Dick out or just underwear?
No. Our underwear's up. But we put our pants to our ankles and we tried to race each other down the street.
But hang on, it's Wisconsin, so it's not normal underwear. It's really thick, fucking long johns that have been cut off at the knees.
Sheep's wool.
Sheep's wool to keep the balls warm.
Yeah.
So you guys
we take a foot race at the ankles and make sure to see whoever would win it or whoever would fall. That would determine the winner. Whoever fell is an immediate loser.
And that's what y'all. So up north, y'all smoke weed, and you thought, let's drop the pants.
Yeah. We dropped the ankles and foot race. And then after that, we would, for some reason, whatever it was that I smoked, it made us really energetic. So. Like we said, we had our foot race at the ankles, but then we'd pull them up, and then we'd foot race each other. We ran 2 blocks nonstop. If I ran fucking 30 feet, I'd be winded now. Just like the stupid shit that we would do whenever we would smoke weed.
Well, we was young, dumb, full of cum, smoking weed.
Oh yeah,
It's
fertile.
like I can't do sativa now. I got to do indica, which is of course in the couch. The indica's the shit that calms down. Sativa hypes you up. But what did you? So let's talk about this because you're from up north, and
Yeah.
a lot of these people who watch the podcast know me for my comedy. But let's talk about the shit, dude, because it snows down here. Like it'll snow 3 or 4 times a year. We'll get maybe an inch or two. But you being up north, like you guys got major snow. Like you've ridden snowmobiles, been ice fishing. Like you've done
Yep.
snow shit.
Yes.
Like you've been in the snow that'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, we've gotten. I mean, there's been. It's not. It's pretty rare, but
Right.
there has been a couple years where we've gotten over a foot of snow.
I mean, you're a fucking 10 minutes from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I mean, you were fucking
I'm
up
up
there because
there.
we went up there and did a show
Mhm.
last year, which was a blast. We need to do another one.
Mhm.
But I mean, so when it snows, I've never in my life, I don't think, I think I've maybe seen a foot, but I don't think I've seen anything over that. And that was when I was real young, because with the climate change and everything, I don't think I've ever seen anything over a foot. So what is the most snowfall?
Okay, so in my lifetime, I think the most snow that I've ever seen. I might have to have Mom correct me on this if she listens to the podcast, but I want to say 14 and a half inches.
God.
14 or 14 and a half, because it would snow.
So like a foot and a half, probably about. No, probably about a foot and a quarter.
A foot. So a foot is 12 inches of snow. So I'd say about a foot and a third, maybe.
Okay. Well, that's people don't think that's a lot, but that's a lot. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
a lot of fucking snow, man. I mean, you're getting stuck. You can't if the county or the city isn't out fucking plowing them roads 2 or 3 times over, you're getting fucking stuck. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're done.
And the thing
You're
is, like,
there.
so now that you live here and it snows like a third of a quarter of an inch, and the whole town shuts down and they freak the fuck out, are you like driving to work? Or are you like, what's the problem? Like,
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Like it's weird, right?
Yeah,
because they don't know how to act.
Yeah,
when
they
it
don't know how to
fucking
act,
snows.
and not only that, the city's not equipped for weather like that.
No.
So like when it does happen, everything's in shambles. Like, nobody knows
Power
what they're doing,
goes
and I'm
out.
just like driving through it, like nothing's wrong, and everyone's fucking sliding and fucking flipping in ditches and shit, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Dude, the power outages around here when it snows piss me off so bad. Because I'll be like, hey, because Brandon lives 100 yards from me now. And I'll be like, Brandon, power's out. And he'll be asleep because I'm a piece of shit and I'm awake at 4 a.m. playing with my hedgehog and, whatever. And he'll be like, he'll wake up at 6 and be like, yeah, me too, but I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about, you know what I'm honestly thinking about? Not to switch subjects too fast. I'm thinking about getting another part-time job, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like I quit the day job that I had at the airport, which was part-time because I got so busy with comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll DoorDash, I'll do other things, but the problem is there's so many tweakers in this fucking town who DoorDash. It's hard to do it, and if you can do it, you can only do it for like an hour and a half at a time. Blah blah blah. But like I'm busy during the day, like I'm always on the phone booking shows. I'm always working when it comes to comedy. But I just kind of just missed going somewhere and just kind of, I don't know, making fucking $12 an hour and just, I've been thinking about it.
Well, if you don't mind, like the just like driving around town, or maybe like a trip to Ozark every once in a while, you
don't bother me.
Get a driver job for a rental car company.
Yeah. I need to come over there and work for you. I don't know if your work can handle me.
I don't know.
You think they could?
Probably. We got people that are drivers that are younger, and it's fine.
But I don't know. I've been thinking about just doing something. I don't know. I'm so busy during the week, and I keep myself busy, and I'm always working. But I don't know, man. There's just something in me that just still kind of wants to go out and just be a normal dude, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't feel normal. Like I'm always on this fucking laptop right here. And you know what's amazing about this laptop? Never looked up porn on this laptop one time.
So it runs good.
It runs good. It runs fast. But this is
Mm.
the only piece of technology in my house that has not looked up porn.
Wow. I mean, that's impressive for you.
It is. It's a lot. It's a
You
big
get a little
step.
curious. You like researching some things.
I do. I'm a researcher. I get
Mhm.
weird. I get down. You know, I get down to the nitty gritty.
Oh yeah.
We can't talk about it on YouTube, obviously, but you know, I'll try a thing or two. You know.
Yeah, experimentation's
Yeah.
never. You
You
only
know
live
what?
one time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, what is you know this girl putting fucking melted chocolate on her fucking nipples and licking it off?
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
check it out. You know.
mm.
You ever been on Reddit?
I downloaded Reddit. I was on Reddit for about 4 days and I uninstalled it.
Yeah, dude, don't get on Reddit
Yeah,
because
I don't get on Reddit.
it gets bad.
Yeah,
like some of the shit on
I've
there.
heard nothing good about Reddit.
It's bad. Like
It's
I told
all
you
bad.
some shit the other day we can't talk about.
Yeah.
But about the belly thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
Yep.
whoa, bro.
Yeah,
like whoa. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a little too political too, and just it's just not very fun. Not very fun.
blue haired girls screaming at people.
Yeah, it's just not too fun. So I stay away from that app specifically. And as far as social media goes as a whole, I mean, we're on what? Our main apps are Facebook,
Yeah,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and
Instagram, TikTok, shit like that.
Those are the main ones. But
that's what we do a lot of.
good old Snapchat.
Yeah, dude, you can get down a rabbit hole on Reddit. You can really read some bad shit that you don't want to read, don't want to know about. Yeah, it is not good. So don't go to Reddit, guys. Don't do it.
I wouldn't.
What do you have written down on that handy dandy notebook?
Dude, I have so much shit written down here. So like we brought it up earlier, but I'll probably we'll bring that up at another time. But there was something that I was always curious to ask you.
Yeah.
What are you don't have to list them all because we can talk about it again another time. But what's a thing or two that you have on your bucket list to do?
A thing on the bucket list to do.
Just a couple things, because I've got several on mine. But
bucket list, man. We believe it or not, we marked a lot of them off last year.
Yeah, same for me. Oh yeah.
Like I went to the Superdome with me and Kirk, watch a Saints game. We met Haley Deegan in Tulsa. I would like to. I mean, of course, I think go to a NASCAR race would be on one of them. I've never been to a NASCAR race.
I've been to 3.
I've never been to one. I'd like to do that. I'd like to meet Theo Vaughn and take a picture with him. That would be fun. I'd like to meet Joe Rogan. My biggest goal in comedy, I think, is to do a show at the Comedy Store in LA. That'd be a lot of fun. Meet Ron White, before he gets too old. I want to drink a beer with John Daly at Hooters.
Oh, that would
at
be
Hooters,
badass,
like
man.
that's on the bucket list. Other than that, I don't know, man. There's a lot of things I want to do, but like I said, last year fucking really blew my mind because we did so much shit. Like me and you and Noah were standing at the Tulsa shootout talking to Haley Deegan, and then we went to the World 100 at Eldora the year before that, and it's just like, and we did a fucking comedy show there
at the World.
Yeah, so we've done so many things. It's just kind of like mind blowing. So we've been marking them off, but there's some other shit I would like to do. What about you? I mean, what do you got hanging out on the old bucket list?
For my bucket list, there's a few things for me. So
can I say the midget thing?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I'm sorry. No, keep going.
but A couple things for me. One is to go to Las Vegas. I've never been there,
Yeah, we need to
and
go do a
not
show
only
there,
just for
bud.
biased reasons, but I've wanted to go there for years
Oh yeah,
before the reasonings for my reasonings.
yeah. I would love to go
Um,
to Vegas. We need to book a show there. You know we can do it. It's
yeah,
only
I
a
would love
24-hour drive, or
to. That's
just get on
fine,
an airplane,
dude. Airplane drive. I don't give a fuck.
which
I'll
I've
go.
never flown, by
I
the way.
will. Whatever you want to do, man.
If anybody is in Vegas that would come out to a comedy show, leave a comment on the video on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. But Vegas is a big thing. I'd love to travel to. A lot of my bucket list things are traveling wise. So like, I'd love to go to Los Angeles as well. Um, I also want to go to Santa Monica Pier before it fucking falls in the ocean.
Oh
Probably.
God,
I just love to experience
is it gonna
that.
fall down?
Let's see well, just it could.
Is that the same one on GTA?
Yeah, Del Perro Pier. It's Del
Yeah.
Perro Pier on GTA.
Okay.
It's the same thing as Santa
Yeah.
Monica Pier. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to go there just to see how, because I've seen people on YouTube do it and see how similar it is to GTA.
It's scary.
It's like
It's scary.
close.
It's scary. Similar. Yeah. Man, I'm kind of brain with bucket list. There's I've been to the Dome, so for like racing wise, I've been to the Dome.
I haven't though. And next year's
You
the last year their contract runs out, and we got to go, Brandon. Fuck
Yeah.
Tulsa. Not in a bad way.
No.
But we gotta go.
We'll go to the Dome. We will go to the Dome. I'm down because I went 2 years ago, and dude, I only went one of the 3 nights, and it was an absolute fucking.
We're going
ball.
4 nights.
It was so fun.
We're gonna hang outside while they pull in. We're going 4 nights.
I'd bring your fucking treatments and inhaler.
Yeah, dude, because it gets dusty.
Oxygen.
You think I want to be able to breathe with my asthma at the Dome? You know who I'd like to take to the Dome with us? Your dad and my dad. Load them both up, put them in the back seat like children, and fucking go.
Dude, they only met one time.
Make them buckle in.
Oh, yeah.
Get them booster seats.
Fuck. Get them hammered and just see what happens when they get drunk.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
It would be.
Just listen to what they talk about.
Just put them in the back seat. They get to going. I'll be like, hey, now, kids, calm down. But anyway, I don't mean to keep interrupting.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's totally fine.
Anything else?
There's a few things, but off the top of my head, I can't. I mean, I'll bring it up later if I think of it, but off the top of my head, since I'm on the spot, I can't really think of too much. For that topic specifically.
So since we're nerds,
yeah.
And I used to not be one, but you turned me into one.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a bad way though. And a lot of the people that watch our videos and TikTok lives and things talk about it. So let's just get it out there, dude. GTA 6.
God damn.
I mean, we're not trying to go down a rabbit hole here, but let's talk about it.
There's gonna be weeks, no, days,
months.
It's gonna start with days.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna turn to weeks, and then months of my life are gonna be fucking ruined. And I'm totally okay with it. Oh, squeeze me. I'm so fucking fine with it. GTA 6, man, I have about 130 days played in GTA Online alone. And in story mode, I have about 30 days played. So do the math there. I mean, that's a lot of fucking time, bud.
And I joined you and everybody else on GTA Online about 2 years ago, and I have like 19 days in. And I mean, that's what I do. Like, if I'm not writing jokes, telling comedy at the gym, like, I'm on fucking GTA 6. Mm-hmm. And let's not act like I'm going to the fucking gym all the time, okay? But here's my thing, is when this fucking game comes out, it's going to be a fucking problem. It's not going to let us zoom in, view image. Because here's the thing. I am on YouTube spending hours watching people talk about this video game who are probably not even right. The things they say are probably fucking false.
It's just speculations for views and shit. You know?
Dude, I have dreams about playing this video game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I dream about it. And then I wake up, and then I got to get on 5 and fucking go spin my wheel and win clothes. But, like...
Or RP.
Let's just let's just think about it. Let's break it down. And this is for the gamers who follow our podcast or whatever. Even if you're not a gamer, you should really look into it because this is going to be a video game like nobody's ever seen. So you remember like earlier when you were playing Red Dead and those dudes blew each other up because they opened that box?
Yeah.
Imagine the random events that are going to be in fucking GTA 6,
Yeah,
dude.
and
Like
then
you're
they
just
only have it from time to time. I'm fucking saddled up riding my horse, and then all of a sudden a blip comes up on my map, and I'm like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
So I start riding towards that. Then there's like a whole separate dialogue, and it's about these guys that fucking stole a safe from a bank, a miniature one, and they try to blow it up with dynamite, and they fuck up the fuse or something, and they just fucking blow each other up, and he fucking launches.
He flies, dude.
He flew. Like, just moments like that. Like, there's going to be so much of that incorporated in Grand Theft Auto 6 because that's what made Red Dead Redemption 2 so great, is those random events. And GTA 5, there's a lot of those in GTA 5 too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just not as many as Red Dead 2, but GTA 6 is going to be, there's going to be so much action compiled. There's never going to be a dull moment, especially like in the story mode alone.
Yep.
I can't even imagine what online's going to be like.
Right. If it'll work.
Oh, it'll work. They're not going to make that same mistake twice, I don't think.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that are saying like the trailer that's online is like, oh, that's just the trailer. It's not going to look like that. But every game that Rockstar's ever made has been in game.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it fucking looks like. Like that is, and like, can you imagine going to the like when it shows the beach at the very beginning, just plowing through that beach, just in a fucking Hellcat, just huh? Fucking take JC and his cooler out at the same fucking time.
Fuck yeah, dude! Just like back in the old days, whenever you launch Vice City or San Andreas or whatever you play, just fuck hammer on it,
dude.
Just start mowing down people.
Do you remember when you first got that first taste of Grand Theft Auto? Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Mine was Vice City. And I said, my aunt's like, your sisters can play that or your cousins can play that, but you can't. You're too young. And I'd fucking sneak in there. I'd get on that PS2. I'd be cruising around Vice City. I'd be on a moped with a hammer, bro. I'd just be hammering people literally with a hammer. Yeah. And the other day, Junior, he picked up the controller because I was playing GTA. And I went to the bathroom and I come back in there and he's fiddling around on the stick.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm just gonna drive. That's it." I said, "Now." That's how it starts.
That's how it starts. That's exactly how it starts.
Next thing, you're gonna be blowing shit up, renting fucking hookers. You can't be on this video game. And I fucking ripped it out of his hands. I said, "You can't do it." I didn't rip it out, but I took the remote. I said, "You can't be on here, not yet." But God, I'm so fucking excited, dude. God, I just, Lucy is kind of hot.
Yeah.
And I've never seen
for Pixels.
Yeah, I've never seen a character that's a smoke show, but
it's nice.
You want to hear my theory? Because I've watched thousands of hours of videos about it, and I've watched a lot of shit, and I'm probably wrong, but do you want to hear my thinking of how the story goes? So I think Lucia goes to jail, and I think when we seen her at the very beginning of the trailer, I think she was getting out because she was talking to a parole officer. And if you look at this photo real close and you zoom in here, she has an ankle monitor on, right?
Oh.
So I think that she can't go to other places on the map. So I think it's going to be kind of like.
So she's locked down in that area because she's on parole.
Until you beat certain missions, and then you'll unlock other areas.
Okay.
But I think Jason is a undercover cop. Because that's, if you ever listen to the Tom Petty song that they put on there and you watch a trailer, I think that he's an undercover cop because in the video or the trailer, it shows somebody kicking in a door with a body cam and they're a cop. So I think that maybe he's a cop, and I think at the end, I think that's how it's going to end. So I think that he's a cop trying to fuck her over. But yeah, that's my theory. And that's why I need a part-time job, because I
Yeah,
came up
because I'm not. I've watched the trailer and I left it alone.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that in depth. That's fucking wild.
But that's where I'm at. I may be wrong, but
Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
yeah. But anyways,
I mean, I'm ready. Either way,
are
I'm
you
fucking.
excited?
Oh yeah, dude.
We still have a whole nother year to go before
I
it comes
know.
out.
Fuck. That was the biggest fucking cock.
Yeah, because
ever.
like the trailer was amazing, and then it popped up and it said coming 2025, and I was like, oh, it just kind of hurt, you know. What else you got on that bad boy?
Well, it's just a question I want to ask you. There's nothing even on this paper. So, what is a show? So this year so far, excluding the one that you can't announce yet. So we're eliminating that one.
Yeah.
So what's the show that you're most excited for this year? So far. More to come, potentially.
The show that I'm most excited
as
for.
of right now, this episode.
Shit. Trying to think about what all we got coming up.
I got mine.
I think Amarillo's going to be fun because we're going to be at the race, the dirt track, and they're going to have sprint cars. And we always have a good time doing shows at dirt tracks. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm excited about it. The one we can't announce, I'm excited about. We have what else do we got going on? I know we've got a few. I'm excited about Salina because I've never been that deep into Kansas. It's actually past Wichita, not very much, but it's barely past it. So,
and it's doing well.
It is. It's not bad. We've sold. It sold out the first show, and the second show I think is around 70 people. I think it'll grow more this week. But you know how when we get out into Kansas on our way to Wichita, or when we're in Oklahoma on our way to Enid, and it just turns flat. I don't know why that does something for me, but when I'm just out in the plains, just the prairie, I'm just like, yeah, we're out here fucking. There's nothing as far as you can see, and we're gonna go do a comedy show and sell it out. Like, I don't know, this kind of makes my wiener hard, but yeah, it does. You know, to go out in the middle of nowhere and to be able to do a show is pretty cool. So I'm excited about Salina. Rushville, I'm not gonna lie, the Lipstick Pig, the Airbnb with the fridge full of beer. That does something for me. I'm excited to do that again. Hopefully your mom comes down. Hopefully she comes down again. That'd be fun.
That'd be so much fun.
Because she was there last time and it was a blast.
It was great. And I know she enjoyed it too. But speaking of shows and racetracks and shit like that, when we went to Adora 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Can you believe it's been 2 fucking years?
No. I can't.
It's crazy.
You remember the guy that fucking you brought him on stage and he did that hot
ate the hot chip.
The hot chip.
He
fucking pissed his pants.
Because he was on stage.
He fucking and then he vanished for like 30 minutes and he came back on the golf cart as we were walking back to our campsite. And he got out of the golf cart. He's like, I fucking pissed my pants. And dude, you could see it like the fucking stream.
It was a lot of pee.
It was wet all the way down to his fucking ankles. I mean, he was covered in piss.
The thing was, Brandon, is so I'm up on stage and I don't have an opener. There's no feature. We're at fucking Eldora, the World 100. Okay, this is fucking big boy moments here. We have 400 rednecks out here, no chairs. They're standing up. They're laughing, screaming, talking, whatever. I told every joke that I have. I was at 45 minutes, and I look over at Brandon, and Brandon's absolutely fucking hammered, going, keep going! Keep it going! You were on it, bro. And I was like, okay, I'll keep going.
I remembered, I said,
keep it going. And I did, and I just kept it rolling, and we ran out of fucking shit to do, shit to say, and we're just having so much fun. Rewind, there was a band the night before that was there, and we had to compete with that, and they were on stage for like 4 hours. and they had fucking Jonathan Davenport and Scott Bloomquist up there, and everybody's fucking nutting over everybody. And I was like, Brandon, we got to keep up with this shit tomorrow. So we did an hour and a half, and then I was out of jokes. I was out. So we had this fucking hot chip challenge, which I would try to do it, but I have asthma, so they say I'm not allowed to. And I'm like, who wants to try this fucking hot chip? And this fucking drunk ass redneck, which I'm not talking shit because he's a super nice guy, comes up on stage and he eats it. And I'm like, okay, how you feeling? And he's like, I'm fine. But I could see in his eyes that he wasn't fine.
Oh, there was pain.
There was pain. He was starting to water a little bit.
And what's funny is before that, I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And you looked over at me and you even said on the microphone, you're like, no.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
wanted to do it. There's no way, bro.
Damn.
I don't want to see you go through that pain.
And I'm glad I didn't because he pissed his pants.
Dude, it's bad.
And he was like cacking and coughing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like he had fucking cancer.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
I didn't want to see you go through that. Because I knew how bad it was.
At that moment, I was like, fuck it.
And I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would have done it too, but you're like, no. And I'm like, I see that guy, he rolled up, he hopped off that golf cart as we were walking back to camp with his pissy pants. Fuck, piss my pants! Yeah! And he was like cheering about it. I'm like, I don't know if I'd be cheering about that, but hey, man, good for him. He did it, and he was fucking down to clown. Props to that guy.
And he got off stage. He walked off the stage, and I was like, there's no way that motherfucker just ate that chip and is perfectly fine.
Oh, man.
So the show gets over. Noah's selling T-shirts. I'm doing meet and greets. I'm signing shit. We're at the fucking... Now, let me tell you, if you ever ask me what's the best, funnest show you ever did, that's got to be it. It's the World fucking 100.
Oh, my God. It was such a great weekend,
That's like the Super Bowl of dirt track racing, and we're doing a fucking show. They had me on Flow TV, the most nervous I've ever been in my life. I did 12 seconds on Flow, and they were interviewing me. But anyways, the show gets over. And I'm like, where'd this fucking guy go? I know he's hurting. He's somewhere hurting. And we walk over to the right of the stage, and he's leaned up against a tree, and he's fucking vomiting. Remember? He was fucking vomiting.
Yes.
And I was like, there he is, Brandon. I said, see, it got him. I said, see, he ain't no fucking badass. He's fucking vomiting.
Well, he sure was. That's right. I remember that.
And then we found him. He rolled up on the golf cart. He's like, hey, I pissed my pants. And he put it on display, you know.
His mouth was still on fire, too.
Oh, God. And you know what? The best thing is that we woke up the next morning, and the dude, they were probably in some big camper with a grill. And he comes up, and he's got this. He's like, y'all want some breakfast? And the biggest plate of breakfast I've ever seen.
He brought a big-ass fucking... whatever you call. I mean, he was like, "Yeah, I don't need that back for you guys. Just before we get out of here, before the weekend's over, I'll take it back. But eat what you want." He brought us fucking a full fucking sheet of breakfast.
Everything you could want for breakfast: eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes, waffles.
Yes.
Shit, I didn't even know what it was.
He left us a fucking bottle of syrup. Like,
he did.
What a guy. Yeah. What a nice dude.
Super cool dude.
Fuck.
You know, and that's the thing is, like, my dad, he's like, man, y'all go to these big races and you guys, like, barely camp. He's like, you're borderline homeless. I'm like, but it's a fucking blast.
Oh, my God.
It's a blast.
I mean, do I want a fucking trailer and, pull behind camper? 100%.
Yeah,
but just tent sleeping, dude. It's so fun. It's so much more memorable. I think
it is.
It's a great time.
Now that I got the tent from Rocklahoma, I told myself this year, because I know we're going to go to some big races. We're going to try to go. I mean, we're going to go to the Show Me. We're going to try to go to the World, and I'm going to sleep in a tent, obviously. But let's talk about when we went to Wheatland, Missouri, and for the Show Me 100, and we all three slept in the Jeep. In a Jeep. In the Jeep I have now. There's no room in this Jeep. It was bad, dude.
Bro, you about beat me up in your sleep.
I had some bad dreams. I woke up, I grabbed somebody. It happens every 3 or 4 months.
You fucking snatched Noah up. You grabbed him by like a shirt and pulled on him.
Yeah, bro, because it's probably back there rubbing on a body part, bro. Probably back there stroking a fucking thigh.
Oh, he probably was. He's fucking. I mean, there's that fucking fabric was probably smoking. You could have started a fucking fire with that shit. Probably. But like, there was at one point you woke up. You did that after what you did to me. So like,
oh god, I did it to you too.
Yeah, so like you were asleep, but like you were like half asleep or something. Like you were like half awake from like a nightmare or some shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like fucking 5:30 in the morning, and then all of a sudden, like I'm like slumped over in the driver's seat. You know, I'm fucking just sleeping. And then all of a sudden, I start hearing you breathing really hard. And I'm like, I look over. I'm like, "You all right?" And then all of a sudden, you're like doing this. You go, and then like you fucking grab me. No, you no. You don't grab me. You're like you ball a fist and you you hit me in the arm.
Oh no!
You punched the fuck out of me in the arm. God. And I look at you, and I straight up looked at you, and I looked at you in the eyes. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh no!
And then you did it again. You're like, and you exhaled, and then you just went back to sleep. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's not good. That's
I was like, I got mad. I'm like, dude, what did I do? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's
I just got assaulted. Like,
and then Noah got snatched up next.
Yeah, after that, that's when you grabbed Noah and you gave him the old bully fucking twirl. You fucking grabbed him by his shirt, you grabbed it, and then you did one of these. You twisted it up and you pulled him.
Oh no, God!
He didn't say nothing. You grabbed it. You had your fucking beady little eyes. Oh, dude, there was fucking hate behind it. I'm like, God damn, you gonna eat him? Like, I thought you were gonna beat him senseless.
Oh no!
And then Noah's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
God damn, dude!
Fuck! What the fuck, dude?
Dude.
But that's all you did. You literally grabbed him, you fucking snatched him.
Yeah, it's just
and then you just let him go and then went back to sleep. I'm like, what in the shit just happened?
Yeah. Well, sleeping in a Jeep with 3 men, it's a lot. It gets hot, it gets breathy, you know what I mean?
Oh, the windows were fogged up.
Oh, dude, I remember waking up at Eldora or the Show Me 100 and just opening the door and just getting that hit of crisp air, just smells like fucking ball sweat
and fucking porta potty fumes.
Yeah, it just like Noah's shirt's fucking tangled up for me grabbing him. You know, it's it's bad dreams. It's I don't know. I was a first responder for a few years, and sometimes I'll snatch a motherfucker up. You know what I mean? When I'm sleeping, but sometimes I sleep.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, dude. Hey, I slept 8 the other night, and them fucking them ropes that they got. What are they called?
Ropes.
Nerd ropes. Yeah, I had a
Christmas ones are the best.
Oh, you like them?
Oh, I fucking love them.
It's like diabetes rolled up into a fucking string.
My fucking God, just give it to me. I just let me have it.
I woke up the other night about 4:30 a.m. I slammed 4 of them. I'm pretty sure I woke up mid fucking eat, deep throating one. I gagged. I said, "Oh." It was hanging back there on the tonsils. That fucking Willy Wonka special.
The tonsils, bro.
That Willy Wonka special was on the back of the
tonsils. Oh fuck!
I might have even tied them up. Yeah.
With the uvula?
Yeah.
Back there?
There was a lot.
Dude, the Christmas ones are the fucking bomb. Those are the green.
They come out during Christmas?
The green and white ones, yeah, they're a limited edition deal.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, I was sleepy, man. I woke up one night in the kitchen just making like sandwiches.
You woke up in mid sandwich make?
Like no, like they were done, but they were like the baddest sandwiches I ever made. They were like triple meat. I fucking sliced up a tomato in my sleep with a knife,
Oh
dude.
my
Like
God.
I cooked,
That's
bro.
fucking dangerous.
Yeah, like I had a fucking sandwich, pickles, lettuce, onion, tomato, turkey, fucking ham, just banging ass sandwich, and like woke up like just mid kitchen making it. Like I wake up and just eat, dude. Like I've woken up with you know those fucking animal crackers that are covered in icing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't buy those because if I do, I'll wake up and it'll be next to my bed empty.
I never really been like a big animal cracker fan.
Really?
I never liked them that much.
Yeah, they're not great. It's overrated. It's
they
like
are.
gingerbread cut into
Yeah.
animals, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what scares me about sleep eating? Because I already have sleep apnea, which I think you know because you stayed in a lot of hotels.
Oh yeah, I've almost there's been a couple times where I was like I almost fucking woke you up
Oh God,
because
I
like
wasn't
you'll
breathing?
stop fucking breathing for like 6 seconds at a time, and I'll just be like watching you sleep. And I'm like,
how long should I let his brain
I'm like, dude,
go without oxygen before I wake him
yeah,
up?
like, should I wake this guy? Is he dying? And then like all of a sudden, like it'll just be quiet for that long period of time, which feels like fucking decades. And all of a sudden, you just hear,
oh God! Get that big. Get that. Oh,
and I'm just like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm just gonna go to bed and forget about it, and then I like tuck in and turn
God,
away.
it's so bad. And that's the thing is every time I get a girlfriend, which you know I go through them like fucking toilet paper, and I hate that. But like as soon as they stay the night, they're like every smoke show. Like I wake up and they're just on the side of my bed. They're like, "Yeah, you fucking snore a lot."
I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I just like, are you okay? Like, yeah. So what I need to do? I need to go to the doctor and get one of these fucking Top Gun masks.
Yeah.
You know, that keeps my fucking airways open. But I mean, it's bad because I wake up and I'm tired. I could sleep 9, 10 hours and I wake up exhausted. And I'm like, something's going on. You know, I'm working for that oxygen. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a good deal. But I tell you what, the problem is when we get in the hotel room, we set the fucking, you know, we're on the road. We set the fucking air conditioner to 61. We let her eat. I wake up, it's fucking icicles on my nose.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So
honestly, I'd prefer waking up in the cold though in the morning.
Well, yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Instead
Absolutely.
of waking up fucking hot, because
Absolutely.
fuck that, sweating and shit.
Well, Brandon, what are we at here, bud? We're at an hour 7.
Yeah.
What do you think, bud? You want to call it?
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think it is. Yeah,
I
another
think we
week
can
done.
safely conclude this episode of
We
the
didn't talk
Brandit
any
podcast.
shit. We behaved. We did.
Yeah,
good.
we were
So
good. We didn't get too hammered.
every week it's going to get better and better, and we're actually going to start having some guests on here soon too.
Before too long, yeah.
So we're going to get some people to come in and talk shit with us, and we're going to have your dad on. He's a truck driver. He's going to tell us about the life on the road.
He's got endless stories.
You know what we should do? We should set up in his garage.
Yeah,
I think that would be a great fucking time.
Yeah,
it'd be a great time.
Oh yeah.
But we'll get some more people on here, and if you guys enjoy this, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, share it on Facebook, all that good stuff. And this is a blast. I look forward to this every week. This is the new thing, and
make sure you guys follow us on all social media. We have Facebook, Brandit Podcast. We have Instagram, the Brandit Podcast. TikTok, Brandit Podcast. So any major social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Go ahead and follow, like, or subscribe the page, however it sees fit on those platforms. But other than that, I think that'll conclude episode 3.
I think it is. 3 are down. Hey, at least we only took one shot on the Hitler glasses.
Yeah, we got to be careful with those. Those are dangerous.
Very.
The finest in China.
Hey, guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
See you later.